De Carolina vayamos en el Bugatti o en el Lambo. Andamos para matrícula, siempre en la película que en tu mano.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I get this look, keep on watching. Alright guys, excuse the face, the hair. I was working out. I also haven't washed my hair in a while, so don't judge me. So today's Saturday and we're just gonna pretty much do a little look. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna do my beauty blender. I love to wet it. Actually, let's bring it back a notch. We're gonna start off with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So it's just a face primer. It has like a gold tint to it. So I just pretty much just rub it all over my face. And just go and rub around. I don't know if you guys can see, but like, see how I have like a little shimmer? That's what it does. Alright. So now we can go back to, oh my god, I dropped it. My beauty blender. I usually like to wet it, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down. I really wish I can play music in the back, but I'm still new to YouTube and I heard that you can't play no more than like 30 seconds of a song. So it's gonna be a little quiet in here, guys. So I don't feel like putting on foundation on today because I just don't want to feel like I got a lot of makeup on. But this is what I usually use, the Fenty Beauty, and I use it in number 300. But we're not gonna use that today. So after I put the primer on my face, I like to spray a little bit of my Urban Decay Ultra Matte All Nighter Setting Spray. Long name, I know. I know this is about 40 bucks at Sephora, but I love it. So I go ahead and shake it. Spray. Just try not to let it go in your mouth. So my beauty blender, I kind of like to have it like drenched because I feel like the makeup moves a little more and better. So if I was putting on foundation, I would go ahead and apply that right now, but I'm not. So, and the only thing about this spray though is like, ooh, it kind of leaves white spots, so you just have to make sure that you go ahead and dab it. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Kylie Jenner. This color is Show. So for me, I like to use a really light concealer under my eyes because I just like for it to be a little bright. So this is what it looks like. And then I just go ahead and put it under. Kind of like make a triangle, if that makes any sense. And then I just go ahead and get, so you see I got like a pimple here. Dab it up. And over here too. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take the beauty blender and we're gonna pretty much just dab it along under my eyes. I try to blend it as much as I can because like once you put your powder on, it literally like the powder sets on your face like that. Like you can see the different colors and you don't want that. So after that, I go ahead and I take my Kylie translucent powder, and actually, not that, guys. So I go ahead and I take a sponge. I like to flip it. And I dab it. And I set under. And I also like to get my nose, because like this has to do with like your face not getting so greasy. But for me, like this sets, like underneath my eyes, they don't get as cakey with the powder. So now we look like this. I like to let it sit for like a minute or two. So I go ahead and I got these this set of brushes about a year ago from this brand called Iconic London. Just love like how it looks, but the brushes are so soft. So I go ahead and I take a plain unused brush and I pretty much just wipe away the excess powder. So I'm sure you guys can see this where it's more white at. But don't worry, we're gonna fix that. Okay. So now I go ahead and I use I've been using this one for a couple years, the Studio MAC Fix. And the color that I use or number is NC43. I don't know if you guys can see it. So then I should have been prepared, but I go ahead and I take my beautiful big brush. See how it looks? And as you can see, I use it a lot. So I go ahead and I go in a circle, like to make sure I get a lot of it, and then I drop the excess off, and then I pretty much just go around in a circle. You see? And it gives me color. Alright, so usually I don't put makeup on with a shirt on, to be honest. It's either a towel or a sports bra, but obviously I'm not going to do that today. So you gotta make sure you get your neck, because you can't be all uneven. All the way up until you get to the top. Because I hate when I be seeing girls and they face be mad orangey, and then you see their neck and that shit is mad white. Like, no, baby girl. All right, so I'm sure you guys can see now that my face is a little more even. I still don't get too crazy with trying to make it even around here, because I apply a white powder underneath my eyes anyways. But I just like to make sure I've done everything. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and start contouring. I'm not the greatest at it, but I just do what I know. So we got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit Light to Medium. And these are the colors that they have. So I go ahead and I apply this color underneath my eyes. So we're gonna take a sponge, a different sponge, and I like go in a circle. I like to get a lot. And then I'm just gonna go underneath. So I like to dab. I'm trying not to open my mouth because I'm so used to like putting my face a certain way. like to rub it. So part of contouring, you get like your forehead, you kind of get like your upper lip and like your chin area. I don't do all that extra stuff, I'm gonna be honest. I just put a little bit on my forehead and I just like and I just rub. Like, everybody got their own little way of doing things. This is my own little ratchet way. Listen, you have hands for a reason, so just my reason. All right, so now that we're done applying the light part, I go ahead. So my favorite bronzing powder from Kylie, there's so many, is Tanned and Gorgeous. It is dark, but my second fave is Almond. I don't know if you guys can see, but I like to apply some darkness to my face. So, oh my god, I'm dirtying myself. I go ahead and I use this brush that has like a curve to it, because to me it's just easier to like line up your face. So I go ahead and I go in a circle, and what I do is I go along my cheekbone. You see? And then, so I'm telling you, before I like blend stuff, like it'd be like a little crazy in the beginning, but don't worry guys. And then I like to just bring it up. All the way up. So you got the sides. Alright, so I'm sure you guys can see like how, sorry for my shirt guys, but like how everything is contoured. So I take my fingers and I just rub along. And I wipe the excess on my towel. I'm real big on blending, so I just like to make sure that everything. So what I like to do is to just like clean up the line a little bit, because sometimes it's like a little too thick, or I just feel like, I don't know. I like to take the translucent powder and line it up. So I take like the edge of the sponge and then dip it in like that, and do that. So to me, I feel like it's just cleaning up, cleaning up what I just did. So like that. So then I take my clean brush again and I just wipe it off. You see how like it made it a little smaller? Voila. Alright, so now we're going to put some blush. So I like to mix them up, but we're gonna go ahead and use We're Going Shopping. Like very pinkish. And I might mix it up with Close to Perfect. So we got like brownish pink and we got ruby pink. So this is my blush brush. And just go in a circle, blow it. All right, so I know I'm a little backwards, but I also like to contour my nose. At least I think I'm doing something. So this is my BH Cosmetic brush. So you see how it's like very thin. So I go ahead and I take the bronzer that I use on the side of my face and I pretty much just dab it. And I line up my nose, starting from my eyebrows. And obviously, you're contouring your nose, right? So you're trying to shape up your face, your nose, your features for how you want it, right? So you go as far out or as far in as you want. If that made any sense. So I like to go in. And my nose is dry from like the cold, so it's peeling. So if you see any skin on me, guys, I'm sorry. So you see how I go all the way up to my eyebrows. I'm gonna look a little weird, but all right. So now that I lined that up, so I go back to my Anastasia, and I think this color is called Banana. I'm not sure, but I take my sponge again, rub it in, and just apply some to the middle area. So now I look weird, but I go ahead and take my brush. See how it's like a blending brush, and I just rub along. For me, once again, I like to use my fingers. So I just rub it in a little bit and then I go ahead and I use my fingers again, because to me, my fingers do the job better than the brush. So now that that is done, I go ahead and I apply my highlighter. So I have a favorite highlighter from Kylie. It's just a bomb, but I have a bunch of them, but you know how you always just have one that is your fave? I think it's called Ice. All right, it's called Ice Me Out. And this is what it looks like. So this is the brush, and I just go alongside of the brush on both sides. And I also like to go up top. And I'm gonna go over the cheekbone area. So I also like to get my nose. Just add a little shine. Just a little bit. And like I said, I'm not in order, but I go ahead and I take the bronzing powder that I had used on my face, which is Tanned and Gorgeous, and I take the same brush as before, and I like contour the bottom of my face. So I don't paint my eyebrows because I feel like I don't need to, and I will save that for when I don't have any eyebrows on enough hair on my eyebrows. So being that I already touched up my whole face, I feel like my eyebrows get a little color on it, and I take my finger, lick it, I'm gonna bring it back to life. I know, guys, ratchet, but I don't care. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush. I like to brush my eyebrows up. And I haven't done my eyebrows in a while, so. Alright, so now we're gonna apply a little bit of gel to hold them down for the day. Go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Gel. Just apply a little bit. It's just to hold it down. The other side. Alright. So everyone's different, but I like to brush my eyebrows up. That's just me. Alright, last step. I think we are all done, guys. We're gonna go back to the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. This is a setting spray. This is pretty much gonna try to keep your makeup intact for the night. I like to shake it. And then we go spray. All right, so we're done with my face. So now we're gonna go ahead and apply mascara. I don't use any false fake eyelashes, extensions, none of that. I literally just use my favorite, all-time favorite. It's the only one I use for the last couple years, is Maybelline The Falsies. I'm not gonna record that because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm so messy with that, and when I apply my mascara, I get it all over my eyelids. And then I have to take a brush like this thin and take the powder that applies all over my face and clean it afterwards. So I will show you guys the finishing look, okay? All right, guys, so we are back. This is the finishing makeup look. These are my eyelashes. I take forever, and that's the reason why I didn't like record, is because I get all over my eyelids, like I explained there earlier, and I ain't trying to have you guys see that. So now we're gonna fix this hair up. I'm not gonna lie, my hair is wet. It smells from like sweating. I haven't washed my hair. It's just been super lazy, but I'm just gonna do what I've been doing the last 2 weeks. Push it back. So I take my brush, my favorite wet brush. To finish the look, we're gonna use my favorite. Literally, I have nothing left in it. I don't care. I'm gonna add some lip gloss. My favorite Kylie Jenner lip gloss. It's clear. It's literally called Clear with a K. So we gonna scoop up the last little bit. Honestly, like, this is how I've been wearing my hair for work the last 2 weeks, because it's just easy to wear with like my PPE and stuff. As some of you know, and as I mentioned in my very first video, I am a nurse. I work in the city, so I have to wear PPE. So we gotta wear the gown, gloves, N95 mask, face shield, like everything, you name it. So it's just easier to just have your hair slick back. So yeah, guys, this is the finishing look. I know in the beginning you guys were probably like, what's going on? But this is the look that I put together for my Saturday, because I'm not doing nothing crazy, but you know, I just want to look a little cute. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And if some of you have any suggestions that you guys would like for me to do for like a next video, like certain topics, I know some of you have reached out, so I got some ideas for my next set of videos. But yeah guys, hope you guys liked, and yeah, bye guys.